I've come attending the African Economic Conference that is looking at discussions around development in Africa. That is climate smart development is the title of the topic itself. I feel this is an important discussion that must be held. Even if we take the reference from the last two human development reports, global human development reports, prepared by UNDP, where the report in 2020 was looking at human development vis-a-vis planetary pressures. This is to talk about human development looking at the relationship between human being and the environment. That's one. The report of 2021 was looking at uncertainties, the insecurities in the country, in the world, the uncertainties that exist, and how this affects development. These two reports and several other studies highlight the fact that we can no longer talk and do development without looking intricately at the relationship between human beings and their environment. Now, we also have realities, apart from these two reports that I've referred to, wherein we've seen extensively drought-related food insecurity. We have experiences of flood happening in many parts of Africa, and in frequency and intensity that we have never seen before. This tells us we really do have to do development differently. That's why we are here to talk about climate smart development. My angle at this conference that I feel is also so important is, as we talk about climate smart development, we know the important role that energy has for development. Africa cannot develop without sustainable energy. And we also know that energy is one major source through which we impact our environment negatively, and that is causing the number of human-induced, because they're no longer called natural disasters, but human-induced disasters. So my emphasis is, as we discuss climate smart development, we should be looking at the energy transition in Africa. The gradual and the intentional and the commitments moving towards energy, and the emphasis is renewable energy. This is really so important for our existence as human beings and for the development that we all want for our continent. We have to do deliberate investments. Institutions, which includes legal framework, regulations, policies have to be developed that are gearing towards renewable energy. And why is this important? It's because the energy poverty or the energy gap in Africa is huge. The continent currently has about 1.4 billion population. Half of those do not have access to electricity. To make this worse, about only 16% have access to clean renewable energy, clean cooking energy. It means we have a huge gap, and there's going to be continuous demand for energy, and that's why we should make a deliberate commitment to say that we will close that energy gap only by renewable energy. And we will use that to power our young manufacturing industries, the MSMEs. But the emphasis should really be renewable energy that is not only important for development, for sustainable development, but also for human health. So really the emphasis for me on climate smart development is the transition, the energy transition on the continent, and how do we support human development.